Kwan Jin, you can explain to me a little bit about. You sent me a couple of images lah, and then one of them was this second place winner. Maybe I can just show the audience as well. So this guy. Okay.
Oh boy.
So this guy is a Golden Demon second place winner. So you can see it on your screen now. Now look, this guy is competent, right? Not to rag on this Christian Clausen guy. I think
he paints better than me.
He, for sure.
Or for most other people.
He paints better than 80% of the painters.
Yeah.
Okay. No shade. Okay, no shade to this guy. Is it a competition with second place winner though? Is it? Kwan Jin, am I missing something? Does your gamer painter eye tell you something that my gamer painter eye doesn't tell me?
Okay, just to clarify, this Christian guy, right? He also won, I believe, Warhammer Fantasy Silver, and so he painted a Bretonnian knight in the same competition, and it's also very nice. So he did NMM everything lah, and very neat painting also. But from what I understand, he followed a YouTube tutorial for this piece by Infernal Brush, this YouTube channel, who's an ex-heavy metal painter, ex-GW painter. So he followed the tutorial and then just submitted this because he had nothing to submit for the 40K category. The open category. So 40K, he submitted something else already. That's why he submitted in open. But lo and behold, he actually won a golden demon for it. I mean, a silver demon for it, right?
Yep.
So this goes to show that, okay, it's quite controversial because the open category is known for kit bashers, for hand-sculpted miniatures. So you don't even have to use a Games Workshop model in open category. It tries to promote creativity among the painters. And especially like sculptor/painter collabs is very important also for this category. But somehow, this one without...
A stock Space Marine.
A stock free Space Marine that you come down to HammerHouse, you ask Johan, hey, I want to get into painting, can I have a miniature? This is the one you get. You can also ask for the Age of Sigmar one, but this is, I think, from what I understand, the more popular one. But this is what you get. So it's a push fit model. No modifications, no whatever. The basing is like some terrain paste just slapped on. So no storytelling elements at all.
Well, there is a bit of red dust on his boot. So we know he's been tracking. That's a story.
Okay. Yeah, but...
It's a story.
But it just baffles me why this won. Even the painter didn't know why he won, by the way. He made a public Instagram post saying that he has no idea why the judges chose this piece. I mean, even the paint job, open category is like you promote creativity, but even the paint job is a box art paint job.
Yes.
Yeah, so it goes to show that if you want to join any competition, make sure you understand the competition. So either he accidentally won this or he really understands what Golden Demon is.
I guess there's something to be said about like simplicity. It's like all the cooking show. Every time, right, the main character want to win, fight against the bad guy, right? The bad guy will cook up some super fancy stuff, right? Like 佛跳墙, Buddha jump over the wall, some really fancy stuff, right? And then the main character will do what? Bowl of like fried pork rice or something like that. And then the judge will eat the simple thing and just get blown away by it. I guess there is something to be said about when you distill things down to its most simplest form and you're still able to capture and convey certain like aspects of mastery. I think there's like a time and place for that.
Mm-hmm.
Not say like once again, I'm not say this guy is a terrible painter. I think he looks like
he's a great painter.
Yeah, he looks like he's a very, very competent painter.
Yep.
I just think this one, right, is way too simplistic, especially when you put it in comparison with other Golden Demon winners.
Do we have any other images? From Golden Demon?
Which one should I show?
Oh yeah, I can show the Slayer Sword one.
The Slayer Sword one? Okay.
Yeah, the big Trogoth.
Yeah, so...
Oh man, incredible work.
So this one, right, is this one I think looks like there's a lot of things going on with this particular... Maybe I just zoom in a little bit more so the audience can see also. Yeah, let me just increase the size of it. There we go.
I mean, look at the waterfall or whatever that is.
The water effects. Look at the texture on the arm, right? The textures on this like club that this fella's using. You see the stone, like this like stone feature that's like mounted on the back. That's like smooth blended painting. But the rest, so there's like a lot of things going on. So he has the textured painting, he has the smooth blends.
Yep.
He has the diorama, the water effects. This is like what would you say, like 100 hours of work?
100 hours? No,
More
it's
than that,
not
man, I
100
think.
hours. Let me tell you.
Okay.
So
tell me.
this winner, David Perryman, so he did an interview with Games Workshop after he won the Slayer Sword. He said he took 2.5 months, 10 hours every day to paint this shit.
Wow, it's like a full-time job. It was a full-time job.
Let me tell you, that's the standard Golden Demon is if you want to go for the Slayer Sword. It's 700 plus hours of work.
That's insane, bro.
Bro, does it even work?
I severely underestimated.
He doesn't sleep. Yeah, so it goes to show that if you want to join competition painting, you really need to know what competition you're going for. Golden Demon is a whole different beast compared to other competitions. They strive for perfection. What this is like it's like a perfect paint job. How they score it is so in an interview last time Games Workshop had this podcast called Voxcast. And they interviewed one of the Golden Demon judges. I think his name was Max Fillet, something like that. He said, your style doesn't matter, only if you execute it perfectly. He said there are some things that transcend style, which is, in this case, a perfect paint job, like technical painting. Your painting is very technical, so storytelling doesn't really matter here. How well you execute your painting is all that matters. And in this case, Christian's work, his silver and open, makes a lot of sense. It's a style executed perfectly. And that's probably why he took silver.
And then there's no storytelling, right? Because storytelling doesn't matter.
Yeah. So what is Golden Demon? Golden Demon is a slugging match. You are playing boxing with the other painters. You see who punch out who first. You spend 100 hours or 200 hours on your painting. How smooth do you want to make that blend? So that's Golden Demon. Other competitions are not really like that. But if you want to win a demon, that's what you got to do. 750 hours of painting.
You want to win a Golden Demon, you gotta be a demon. You gotta metamorph yourself into a demon first.
Yep.
Dang, that's quite crazy. Do you have any so what about some of the other stuff that is there anything else that you like to share? With regards to the...
We can speak a little more about competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so before you enter a competition, always read the competition document. There's always a PDF somewhere. You go and find it and read it, especially what is allowed in the competition. So recently there was a competition in Penang, quite a big painting competition called Malcolm. This was held in June. So in that competition, it doesn't allow nudity as stated in the PDF document. So from what I heard, there's some people that submitted some more explicit things that got taken off the table. So you don't want that happen to your piece, right? You spend, like what we said, the 100, 200 hours painting like crazy, and then you put it on the table and the judges say, no, you cannot submit this one. I mean,
700 hours and no.
Yeah, so wasted effort, I mean, you paint for yourself, yes, but you want it to enter a competition also, right?
At least judge my work, lah. At least judge it, bro. The judge is not worthy. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's why always read the competition document and the fine print. I mean, these competitions, okay, like we talk about Golden Demon is pretty hardcore, right? But the reality is other competitions also, like, Malcolm, even in Penang, right? From what I heard, some painters go and scout the location first. So they will find out who are the judges first, sorry. They find out who are the judges first. The painting preferences of the judges. So, for example, in the figure category, there's a...
Hardcore, man.
What?
There's a judge called... his name is Darren Han. So he's very good with skin and faces. So naturally, when you paint for that competition, you want to paint something with a face and you want very good skin texture and things like that, so that that judge maybe can grade you favorably. Also, people, from what I understand, go and scout the location, see where the light bulbs are placed.
Holy shit!
So it's very important that your miniature is lighted correctly, right? So they'll go and scout out where are the daylight lamps placed, and then they will mark that location first. The moment the doors open, right, these are the people that run inside and faster place it. Faster go and place the miniatures there.
It's only a matter of time, right, where they just hire their own contractor. Just start building. Just got the license, everything, and they just start cranking it out.
Well, so it's a first come first serve basis. People actually queue outside the hall.
Yeah.
It's like an iPhone 16 launch queue.
Oh man, okay lah, not that bad lah. But yeah, some of the more hardcore ones will go and queue first, and then we'll go and take the table slot first. Yeah. So, what else?
By the way, this is actually one. I'm just gonna sidetrack a little bit. Okay, just a tiny little bit. This is actually the original meaning of meta gaming. So when you talk about in the past, when we talk about meta gaming, right, what you're describing is you're playing the game outside of the game, right? So in this case, this is meta painting. You're playing the painting game without actually painting. So you're looking at the judges, you're looking at the lights, whatever. You're maybe even looking at your competitors, right? You're looking at what they are doing well, what they are not doing so well. Maybe you want to improve a bit, whatever, right? This is the original meaning of meta gaming, meta, whatever. Like the meta is that. So this is truly well and indeed meta painting. And I am quite shook, to be honest. This is quite next level. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the day that they will hire contractors to start building lamps and light boxes inside the exhibition hall.
Well, who knows? It's already been done. I need to go and check the sponsors of the event.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Sponsored by interior decorators, interior designers.
Yeah, but fortunately, most other competitions other than Golden Demon is using the open category, so it's a little more forgiving in terms of prizes or medals, because in open category, you can have more than one gold, more than one silver, and more than one bronze. As long as you hit, so you can view it as levels. If you hit the bronze standard, you will get a bronze medal. It's not like Golden Demon where there's only 3 people that will get the gold, silver, and bronze. So if you hit the gold standard, you will get a gold medal. So in a year, there can be like 20 winners of different medals. Yeah, so it's a little more forgiving, and that promotes a lot of promotes a lot of creativity and doesn't promote like Golden Demon an unhealthy level of perfection,
Yeah, so it's like not one winner where everybody is just grabbing up for that gold medal, where you can have multiple winners. So
basically, you're just doing your best.
Yeah,
you're just doing your best, and if you get the goal, you get the goal. If you don't, then
it's like an achievement instead of winning competition.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so the only person to compare with is yourself, really, as it should be with painting, because painting is honestly a very personal endeavor. Yeah, so if you want to join competitions, I advise joining competitions with open categories first before trying for Golden Demon, because you don't know, like you spend you think your 200 hours is a lot. The next guy is spending 700 hours. So join open first and then improve every year. And usually judges are very friendly. They will give you feedback if you bring a piece to them and ask them. They're usually very free after the judging. They'll be walking around, and people will be swarming them asking questions, pretty much. Yeah, so that's joining competitions. But also remember to set expectations, the correct expectations. I would say it's much healthier entering a competition thinking you're not going to win anything. If, let's say, you enter a competition thinking you're going to get gold and you don't get gold, you're going to get very disappointed. And you feel like your effort is wasted, right? So set the correct expectations. Have a healthy relationship with the hobby.
Yeah, the way that I approach it is always hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I think that's about the best that you can do.
And every time I go to a war gaming tournament, I'll just say I go there for fun. I'm gonna lose. If I end up winning, yay, bonus.
Yeah.
Hedge all your words.
Yeah. Okay, so before we move on, so anyway, we are at the competition thing. So Mini-Rama, which is happening in end November, which is it's an art fest held by HammerHouse. So it's really I wouldn't call it a competition, maybe just like a meet and paint, or not meet and paint, sorry, meet and showcase your miniatures painted. So same thing, read the document, right? Kwan Jin.
What are some of the things, right, that off the top of your head, that you know, right, best be on your, like the most important, okay, like for the one, no nudity, confirm lah, right? Or what are some of the other rules that you can like immediately off the top of your head?
We have been receiving a lot of questions on must it be on a round base or a square base?
You can show the dimensions I sent.
Yeah, so it's all in the document. That's why read the fine prints as per Kwan Jin says. Yeah.
Is it this one?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So read the fine prints. Yes.
Yeah. So this is we call it Mini-Rama because we want to do it on a diorama basis. So it's a competition based on diorama. Correct? Am I correct? Because Kwan Jin is one of judges, so he's very familiar with this.
Oh, are we announcing it now?
I mean, why not? It's already document is already out there.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So me and a bunch of other people are judges. There's two main categories for this competition. One is called the Polaroid category.
Okay, so I have the Polaroid category, the diorama here on screen now.
So there are two acceptable, or I believe anything in between dimensions for this category, and it must be on a round base. And you cannot protrude 10% more than what is stipulated. So if let's say your miniature, like a lion, let's say, has a sword coming out, right, because he's holding a sword in quite a wide angle, it can protrude by not more than 10%. So you must use a round base. Why this is the case is because round bases are quite interesting. Usually, if you use a square base, you are forcing the viewer to one perspective. So when you hold a square base, you look at the front. There's a very clear front, side, and back. But when you hold a round base, it's 360. You're encouraging the viewer to view it 360. So we want that for this competition. So nobody can rely on like a forced angle. So the next category is the vignette category, or however I pronounce that.
Vignetica.
Vignetica. Sector Vignetica.
Don't ask me.
Pao came up with the names, you can ask him. Yeah, so this is your big kind of armies on parade style diorama, where you make a board, like a big wooden or foam board to put your miniatures on, and you display it. So, okay, we understand that HammerHouse is mainly a gaming community, so we won't penalize miniatures that are mounted on their own respective bases. So they can be on their round bases or square bases. In Fantasy's case, doesn't matter. But you just have to make the board. And then how you place the miniatures on the board matters a lot. So how you present your miniature. I want to say that these two categories, the emphasis on painting is not as high as other competitions. So other competitions usually have like 60 to 70% is painting, like what we talked about just now, painting competitions. But for ours, right, it's only between 25 to 40%. We really want people to
tell a story.
To tell a story, get some creative ideas out. You don't have to worry too much about the execution. It is scored, so you paint somewhat to an okay level is fine already. But the more important part is how you present the miniature or your diorama, and how you tell your story, or how you do your composition and everything. Yeah, so I feel like this competition is quite interesting, quite a unique competition compared to others.
So for those who keep asking why not on square, that's your answer.
We kind of have a square one, the Vignetica.
Yeah, correct. But I mean on the miniature basis, not the diorama one. Yeah. So that's your answer over there. So once again, Mini-Rama is going to be in end November. So anybody can enter. The entry for one diorama is $5 if I'm not wrong. And we hope that everybody will walk away with something. We're coming up with the prize pool. Yeah.
If you start cranking now, you can hit your 700-hour mark exactly at the end of November. But you got to start now.
10 hours a day.
10 hours a day. You got to get it cranking.